Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, hour number 3 on a Tuesday. Combine week. All the best players in the country packing up their bags, flying out, registering, getting ready for one of the biggest, if not the biggest week of their young athletic careers, of their lives. Getting ready and trying to show out their best performance, their best stuff. And somebody that always gives us his best stuff joins the show right now, Mr. Nick Underhill. What's going on, sir? Good morning.
How you doing, man? Just out here stalking the combine, trying to get them nuggets to bring here on a Tuesday morning. I'm actually standing outside of a Starbucks, and I don't know if you know, but this is the most dangerous place in the NFL. Last year, Jordan Schultz and Ian Rappaport got in the fight year. So, I'm just kind of living dangerously right now. Yeah, I'm living dangerously.
My God,
not scared.
Watch your step,
so, I mean, that's what we're doing.
Watch your step.
Yeah,
dude.
you got to.
Hester's there, so if you need a little backup, go get him. If he can protect you. I don't know if he still got it or not. But that was going to be my first question for you. You kind of gave us your secret sauce when we were at the Senior Bowl. It's like you like to hang out not at the bars at night, at the coffee shop. So it makes sense that you are at a coffee shop this morning.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it is. Like, you just kind of stand around, you try to pick people off and try to have conversations. It's the dumbest thing in the world that we got to come out here and talk to people that live 5 minutes away at home. But I mean, it just kind of is what it is. But yeah, I mean, look, this is where kind of everything starts to happen. And already, I mean, just kind of a handful of little things you start to pick up. I think the Olave thing gets done probably sooner than later. It sounds like everybody's on the same page with that. So that's kind of one thing that's coming out of here. They've talked to Cam. I think that the Mario situation is still in the same place, kind of that wait and see. But I would bet by the end of this week, I mean, you get everybody here. It's all the agents, all the executives. Everybody's just kind of standing around trying to burn enough time in a day and feel productive. I mean, by the end of this week, I would bet a lot of stuff is well-defined, and we leave here kind of knowing, what's going to happen next. So that's already starting to take place. It's early in the week. Everyone got here yesterday, but it really is just a big football convention, and it is where a lot of stuff starts getting done.
Yeah, I think that's a big misconception for a lot of people that think that this week's all about the soon-to-be NFL rookies coming in and showing their stuff, which that's the reason for everybody joining together. But a lot of other business happens because it's not, like you said, it's a football convention. It is everybody that comes together, and most importantly, it's a lot of current player and vets agents come together with everybody in the same room. So it's a lot of other stuff, and I think that a lot of these GMs and agents and stuff are going there more for that business rather than the seniors and soon-to-be rookies.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's the biggest part. And I even think on the evaluation aspect of it, it's not what you're watching on TV. It's the meetings. It's talking to them. It's finding out what they're about. The medical part of it's a huge thing too. But usually these things, Senior Bowl's the same way. It's a lot more about the behind the scenes than what's actually out there. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I think there's a handful of things that still need to come together that are going to define their season. I don't know that they're going to bend over backward for some of these older players or that, though. I really do feel like this team feels like it's on a path to just its next chapter. And I think they want to keep DeMario. I think they want to keep Cam. But, already just, off of kicking the tires on a couple of things, I don't think they're gonna go crazy, for anyone. I think they want to find those guys who are more next. They want to find the veteran player that hasn't necessarily gotten paid yet. I think that's where they're thinking right now. Doors open for everyone, but I don't think they're going to compete for it. And also, by the way, there was this report that came out that they got to spend $50 million or $70 million to raise their floor because they have the 3-year thing. And if anybody saw that, like, it's kind of a false flag because any money they spend right now is going to count against that. So if you extend Chris Olave and you give him a $50 million signing bonus, there's $50 million off the 70 that you got to spend. So it isn't a precursor to some like free agency frenzy. Like their natural way of doing business is going to take care of what they have to do to raise that 3-year level. And they're going to hit that threshold just doing business they want to do. So yeah, they're going to spend, they're going to be aggressive, but it isn't going to be like, they got to spend $70 million to meet this number like that. The way that information came out, for anyone that saw, I kind of drove the conversation on social for a few days like that. The way that came out was a gross misrepresentation of where things exist.
Interesting. Yeah, I was listening. I'm not like super familiar with like the cap hit that you're talking about, but if anybody can control the cap situation, I believe in the New Orleans Saints. They can handle that. They're masters of it.
Yeah. So just like the background on that. So there's a 3-year threshold that you have to be at. You got to have, there's like a floor of spending that you have to be at, cash going out, new cash, new players. So like Derek Carr leaves, so you aren't paying out that money. It kind of screws up your number. They haven't really brought in a lot of pricey people the last couple of years. So their actual like new cash spending wasn't where it was supposed to be. There's like 5 teams that got to spend to get there. And it's a formula over 3 years. So like they literally have up until the day before the league year next year to catch up on this. So you extend Chris Olave, you extend Chase Young, you sign a couple free agents, and the $70 million they need to have to be at that 3-year threshold will hit. But a report came out that was like well, the Saints and
Uh-oh. Well, we'll try to get him back on right there. But that's an interesting point.
And it just isn't what it actually.
Hey, Nick, I don't know if you can hear us, but we are, you're kind of cutting out a little bit. I think the coffee shop, you were getting some really nice internet. Then you might have walked away from the coffee shop.
Hey, just call me.
All right. Sounds good. That's an I would call him like, I did not know anything about this whole 3-year spending. So there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through, a lot of things you got to do as obviously when you're balancing salary cap. But apparently the New Orleans Saints just haven't spent. The Derek Carr situation went against that. So they got a lot of money to have to spend. But Nick is saying that we have until the beginning of the start of next. So we got over a year to spend that money. And certainly Chris Olave is going to work towards that number. We got him on? All right, we got Nick back. Nick, what's up? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You look so much better in video than this picture. I got to tell you, doesn't even look like you.
That's what I was telling you. You guys have been doing me dirty for years. I got to send a new picture. It's really on me.
If you could, we'll pay for the headshots if you want them. Go ahead and get it.
I don't know who grabbed that, but it just makes me look like such an asshole, man. Like a suit. No, like I hate it.
An asshole. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about the combine a little bit. I saw like a mock draft from Kuiper that came out, and take that with a grain of salt, however you want to. He has the Saints taking Makai Lemon from USC, wide receiver. Now, certainly not. I think we talked about this yesterday. Like we would love to see the Saints go wide receiver. I would love to see them get really young on the offensive side of the ball, go like the Green Bay Packer route. We just changed your picture. Holy cow.
It might actually be like more of an a-hole
This is
look.
on Nick.
Yeah.
I grabbed his Twitter profile pic. So
Is that a turtleneck?
Why you just look like that?
Anyway, you'll see it
He has
later.
RBF.
Yeah, let's talk about I would love to see them get young at the wide receiver and very versatile and diverse like the Packers kind of look where they got 4 or 5 just young guys. Nobody that's like the super number one. They just got really productive guys. So do you still see them? What are your eyes going to be on the combine from the wide receiver, and how do you like the Kuiper mock draft of Makai Lemon?
I'm a Makai fan. Yeah, I mean, he's interesting. Like when you kind of do like the rewatches of those guys, I think like Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, like you see it, you can watch like 6 plays, and you're like, yeah, that guy's great. Like I see what he's got to do. I think Makai Lemon like is kind of one of them people that like you really got to watch. And it's like, if you watch him for like 7 minutes, by the end of that 7 minutes, like you're going to be like, man, this guy, like he's a beast. Like he's smaller, obviously, but really strong player. Really great after the catch, great hands, makes a lot of guys miss tackles, all that stuff. So I'm a fan. I like him quite a bit. I think he would fit well with what they have. Like if you're kind of drawing it out a little bit, like Olave is kind of your do everything, great route runner. Bailey gives you that contested catch, and then I feel like Mekhi would be that guy that gives you the mix underneath. The strong hands, the run after catch ability. He's kind of like taking Willie Snead a little bit, but like putting a Corvette engine in him. Like just he's just like a really good player. I like him quite a bit. I do think though, like I wonder if you can get better value at like 42. Like if you do something different at 8, like I feel like there's just like a lot of receivers that are going to be there at 42, and I don't know. Like I just like as you allocate your resources, I think taking a receiver at 8 would be a great value. But I just think it'd be maybe possibly better. Like there's just a 1-2 punch as you kind of go through and do like the 7-round mock drafts. Like I don't know if like Ruben Bain or Downs is going to fall that far, but like I don't know. You could get one of them and then hit and get Chris Bell, Elijah Surratt. There's just a ton of guys that I think you could hit on a little bit later in the draft and check 2 boxes. But I'm a Mekhi fan. Like out of the 3, I facilitate a little bit when you consider health and everything. It kind of makes Tyson a little bit scary. But I think his highlights, his tape, his ceiling is incredibly high. He's probably my favorite one out of them. But like if I'm actually building a team, you can make a strong case for Mekhi Lemon at that spot.
Yeah, Nick. The more I think about this draft for the Saints, and the more I'm thinking about like which players where they fit, and looking at the draft class, like you said, it's pretty deep at good receivers. There's going to be guys available in the 2nd, 3rd round, and you look at another position of need, the edge rusher position. It's the same thing with that. There's going to be really good players you can get in the 2nd and 3rd round at edge. Like this, to me, their position is so primed, in my opinion, to trade back. Do you think that is anywhere on Mickey Loomis's radar? He get you an extra 2nd round pick, move down in the 1st round, take you a wide receiver there or an edge there, whatever you want to do, and then stack a couple of those positions together in the 2nd, 3rd round.
I mean, I would love it if they did it, especially in this draft, because like it's just there isn't a lot of like gotta have it players. Like, and I even think that the guys that feel like the best players in this draft, like you're compromising with them a little bit. Like Ruben Bain doesn't have the prototypical length, so like you're taking a little bit of a chance there. But I think he's going to be a great player. Arvell Reese is kind of more of an idea than a real thing. Awesome at Ohio State, great highlights, but I mean he's kind of new to playing the edge, and he doesn't have like a strong track record there. And there's a lot of stuff that kind of has to come together. Jeremiah Love, like, yeah, great player, but like, do you want to be drafting a running back in the top 5, top 10? Like, typically, no, you don't. Maybe in this class you do. Down's another one, like a safety. So this is a draft where, like, if you can move back and somebody wants to move up, like, I would love it because I think it's better in the depth. And I don't know that there's a lot of gotta have it players. The sweet spot for doing that is if one of those guys falls. Downs is sitting there, Bain sitting there, Jeremiah Love sitting there. You decide you don't want them. Maybe somebody comes up and gets them, and you can drop back a few spots and double dip, get another pick. Because there are just so many needs. Like, go through them. Like, you probably aren't drafting a tackle. You probably aren't drafting a quarterback. You can literally take any other position, and it's justifiable and it's almost a need, right? Like, guard, center, like even your center, you got a great center, he misses 10 games a year. You can draft a center anywhere in this draft. It'd be fine. Anyone on the defensive line. You need edge, you need defensive tackles, you need a linebacker if DeMario leaves. Avante Taylor's probably leaving. You need a cornerback. You can definitely add a safety to the mix. Like, and I could make a case for taking any one of those positions, like anywhere. I think you need guys everywhere. So yeah, more picks allows you to address more stuff. So I'd be for it for sure.
You got your eyes on any other running backs outside of Jordan Love? Like, I think we can all agree on that. Probably not the pick we want to see early in the 1st round, but later in the draft, certainly, I think that is a position to fill and a position to need. You got your eyeballs on anybody?
I'm a Jeremiah Love guy, but like in this draft, like specifically to this draft, because like I'm looking at the guys, I'm like, I don't know. Like there's other positions I'd probably rather take. In a normal draft, if you're telling me that it's even grade or even close, like I'm probably taking. He might be the best player in this draft, and there aren't a ton of guys. But theoretically speaking, like I would rather them address the team somewhere else with a player of equivalent value. Yeah, I mean, I guess like Price, like the Notre Dame sidekick, like he's another one I like. I don't know, man. Like it's a tough running back draft last year. It was like really deep. I don't think there's a ton of game changers here. You don't force a pick at that position though. Like being clear on that. Like at 8, you do not force it. You don't. I don't think you want to take a running back there. It's just like he's the number one guy on your board. Now I would be surprised if he's number one on their board. I would bet they have a few other guys at him, and I would bet they have other options there. I'm starting to feel more like it's not going to be him than it is going to be him at that spot. So we'll kind of see how it looks. But yeah, that's probably a spot where I'd want to add somebody maybe in free agency and address it there. And if you feel like you got to take Love, you can still take him. Like kind of like the year with Alvin, they signed Peterson in free agency. They drafted Alvin. Alvin ended up being better. Peterson's gone. Like that could be a fine situation. So even if you aren't picking one at 8, like you could sign someone and have the idea be like, yeah, we want to address this position, but we don't have to in the draft. There's a lot of ways to go at it, but I'm with you. Like I would rather it not be a running back there, but this specific one, you can tell me I'm doing it at 8, and I can make a strong case for it. I did it last week when you guys were out, like a 10-minute rant on it. Like there's a lot of data that shows that like he's a very, very special prospect. But if you can tell me I can have Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, or Love, I'd probably go with one of the other two.
Gotcha. Now, did you make some national? Did you get a little popular this week on the social media? Did you release an app that I see?
Yeah, I built it like a little cap calculator. The guy that's CBA compliant. You can do all the stuff. I don't really know what happened. I just kind of snapped and figured something out, and by the end of it, I had the most nerdy app ever made put together. Yeah. A Saints-specific cap calculator that it just gets into the real gritty details. And look, it's cool though, like because the cap here has been like I'm 2 years late on this probably because like the cap was a huge issue before and it's not now. But it's just kind of the combination of like 10 years of hell, like putting stuff into Excel spreadsheets and trying to figure it out. And like the technology is finally there to where you can kind of automate some things. And I don't know, I just started playing around with it. And by the end, I had something that worked pretty well. So yeah.
That's really good. Then I saw Rappaport had like reposted or something like that. So good for you, man. If you're super want to nerd out on some New Orleans Saints cap, go check out Nick Underhill's page and his new app. Go check it out. So
yeah.
All right, Nick, we appreciate it, man. Good luck this week. Hope you make a lot of contacts and get a lot of tidbits at the coffee shops around Indianapolis. And have a good week.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and if you get bored, sit down, do some math, and have some fun on our cap calculator.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There he is, Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football. We appreciate his time each and every week, giving us some good New Orleans Saints info. And so excited to see what they're going to do in the offseason. New league year opens up, I believe, March 3rd or March 11th, and then certainly leading up to the draft. So a lot to look forward to with the Saints, and hopefully they can draft well, do all the right things, make all the right decisions. So we'll see. We will see. Hold your breath. Let's go Saints. All right. We got a couple more segments here. A little bit more fun to be had by the tripod. Jake's gone now, doing some NFL job. Who knows? Some BS. But we are going to be chilling here with you on 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. Russell Pool Company. The best darn pool company in Louisiana. Been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson and the gang over there just building beautiful homes. We're talking about resort-style pools. We're talking about anything you can dream of. Hey, if you want a square pool, if you want a kidney bean-shaped pool, they can do that. They can fit your project to any budget. Literally any budget. So just give them a call. Get the process started. If you've been dreaming of it, if you got some kids, kind of like us, we have 3 young kids and they're getting older. They're not getting younger. They're getting older and we don't have a pool. And where do kids like to hang out? They like to hang out at the house with a pool. And we want to be that house where everybody hangs. So we're going to start that project with Russell Pools, get it going. And don't wait till they get older. Just gotta do it. Give them a call. 2 landscape architects right there, so they can, whatever you dream of, they can draw it, they can engineer it, they can build it, they can maintain it, everything right there. RussellPools.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Live from the Raising Cane's studio. Tell you about our friends, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com. Most reliable trash removal, trash pickup service in Louisiana. We've all seen those big red dumpsters, those big red roll-off dumpsters rolling around town. I know I have. I'm seeing more and more every single week. Whether it's commercial, residential, give them a call. Tell them what your needs are. Tell them how big your business is, how much trash you make. Like, they'll talk to you about your project. Have that conversation. And they can set it up. One trash pickup a week. Maybe it's 6 trash pickups a week, whatever it is. We got a little special project at the house, maybe at the place of business, whatever it is, need a roll-off dumpster. Well, they got 3 sizes to choose from. Big, little, medium. Can't believe Jake got me on that earlier. Whatever that is. It's going to be flat rate pricing. So they're going to give you a price at the beginning. They're going to quote you, hey, the big one is X amount of dollars. And that's the price you're going to pay. You're not going to see any like fuel surcharges, dumpage fees, none of that. It's just one price. What you see is what you get with Trash Rangers. And the Trash Rangers Sanitation Department, those portable toilets. You got a construction site, you throwing a big old party, whatever it is. Make sure you give them a call. TrashRangers.com. Hey, we had a fun little conversation at the break here. Y'all let me into a little office tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm. You saw the whiteboard.
I saw the whiteboard walking out. Didn't really know what was going on. Looked like baseball players' names, but little play on words. And so people are coming up with names of baseball players, but making fat jokes. Is that what we're kind of doing? Sort of, yeah. Sort of.
We're body shaming.
Body shaming, but not body shaming. We're just trying to make play on words here.
Yeah.
And how did this whole thing start?
So
I don't want to give away too much information. I don't know if this is one of those things like Fight Club we're not supposed to talk about.
Okay,
yeah,
right?
I don't think it's like Fight Club. So, we love a big body god on the baseball field.
Sure.
And our guy Zach Yorke has become a fan favorite. First off,
6'2", 295.
I have never heard a guy yes, he hit a home run his first at bat. Very poetic.
Right.
The second he stepped foot in the box, it was like the loudest I've heard it this year. Hadn't even taken a swing yet. Just steps in.
Was at Grand Canyon University the year before, by the way.
And everybody knows about him already. Steps into the batter's box, game 1, whole crowd went insane. But yeah, play on words, like David Ortiz was Big Papi. I've seen people try to come up with nicknames for Zach Yorke, so that's how the board kind of started.
Perfect. So we had some examples. I came up with Nolan Fryan.
Nolan Fryan's great.
Mm-hmm. Nolan Fryan's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said what? Would you just say snacks?
Snacks Yorke. I saw somebody say that over the weekend. Good. It's great.
Very good.
That might be one of my faves.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of them out there. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's about 10 or 12 on that board.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Shawarma.
That was Cade. Oh. And then when we talked about it, Cade goes, "Thanks, it's Greek." I was like, "Yeah, but I know."
All right.
You had a good one. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. There you go. Yep.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
Alex Bredman.
It's the little things in life that, keep you going.
Yeah.
That keep you pushing forward.
Probably.
Especially if you.
Odds he hits a home run tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty high.
Yeah, always.
I mean,
because of the tummy.
McNeese. Yeah.
Because of the tummy. Those little things. Just get a couple giggles here and there, a couple laughs in the office.
All in good fun.
That's how I got my nickname. Because I was getting packages sent to Dragon. This was when I was in Seattle, right? Seattle wasn't the best moment in my football career. But it's the little things in life.
Yeah.
Every time I got a package, I giggled a little bit, and that kept me going. So that's how the nickname.
So
stuck.
did you have like a sports nickname growing up? Not one.
no.
We ain't going quad god here. I'm not talking like
No,
self-given.
not like that. No, not really. My mom called me Sunbonnet when I was a kid.
I don't know if that would
And she
translate
would yell
to the
that
field
at the,
well.
She would yell that at the baseball games.
Sunbonnet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They
What-
called my brother Meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had
For
a-
the
we had a guy
longest
on-
time, he was just Meat.
So
Nice.
we had a guy on our team. I mean, they called him Meat because he was probably, I mean, he was our nose guard, but he was probably 5'9", but he's a thick boy,
Yeah.
and they called him Meat because of that.
Nice. Always like a ironic nickname. Like a big guy, you call him Tiny,
Yeah.
Smalls, something like that.
Yeah.
Those always make me laugh. Or a really small guy, you call him Big Country.
We
We had a guy called Big Country. Big
Say
Country's
Big
a good
Country.
one.
Yeah.
Really good one.
I always appreciate my a freshman year QB coach because he gave me a nickname that was way too cool for me.
Yeah.
At the time, I was lefty, the only lefty QB on the team, and he was a big Kenny Stabler fan. So he just started yelling "Snake" at practice. That nickname held on for about 2 years. So I was Snake,
Snakes.
which is a cool nickname. And again, it was way
You
too
don't
cool
give
for me.
Snake to me.
I
It was
know.
way too cool.
I think I know a
but that was
Snakes.
because he liked Kenny Stabler. So that was my nickname for about 2.5 years.
Yep.
Really until my senior year.
What movie is that from?
What'd
I
you
think
say?
I think the quote is, I think I know a snakes. Or I've heard of a snakes. Home Alone.
Oh.
Come on, guys. Snakes. Oh, we had a big guy on one of my teams. His nickname was Pangea.
Yeah,
That's good.
that one's excellent.
That one was very good. I don't know if it's appropriate anymore, but you know,
Why?
can't change the past. That's what it was. I don't know.
Gotta be
People think it's
soft.
mean. I don't know. Yeah. Softies.
It's just a nickname.
Yeah, it's just a nickname.
Since we're like people that are sensitive about that would not survive in Mexican culture because they take what you are most insecure about and make it your nickname.
Sure. Not a great place to survive right now.
No.
Yeah. it's
We had
tough.
this.
They call you fea, they'll call you ugly as your nickname.
Okay.
Gorda, fat.
Okay.
Like they literally
Gorda is fat?
Yeah, for the girl.
I think Gordo for the
obviously,
guy, right?
But yeah, you would not survive.
We had a kid. He was a freshman when I was a senior, and he hated this. Like I think he wound up getting self-conscious about it. But he showed up late to practice about 3 days in a row, like summer workouts. The coaches were mad. One coach started calling him Blister. And he's like, "Why you call me Blister, coach?" He's like, "'Cause you show up when all the work's already done, son." It was great.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
It's great. Like high school coaches come up with the greatest nicknames.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I love that. When the work's already done.
Now, and it made
I've never heard
sense.
anybody with a nickname of Blister.
I
but
know.
that's got to be an all-time terrible
That's-
one.
I know it's awful because like with no context, you're like, "You like,
Oh my.
why are
God.
you that?" But it makes perfect sense.
That's good. I like that. You know, one thing we haven't done today is OTB Mailbag, and we can't do it right now because we don't have any questions.
Yeah.
But it is 9:31, so we're going to show a little clock integrity.
Oh.
Hey, if you're in the chat right now, help us out for the next segment.
So we're just gonna do one long ass ask the bench
Well, it's going to be OTB Mailbag,
and then ask the bench.
and then ask the bench.
I mean,
Hold on,
makes
they
sense.
are completely different. I mean, but
They are
Matt.
No,
completely-
that's on
thank
me.
you.
You're right.
Matt, what's her deal?
Yeah, they're two completely different segments. Alondra, jeez.
My bad. I also thought we did it on Wednesdays,
Oh,
but I don't remember.
oh
actually.
boy.
No,
I
we
don't
haven't.
know.
We didn't do a TV mailbag yet because we had Jake on an 8 o'clock hour.
That's true.
We normally do it at 8.
Jake really kind of ruined the show a little
Jake
bit. We had
really
this whole
screwed things
thing.
up
Yeah,
today.
we had this
Ruined
whole
the
thing.
tripods vibe.
Yeah, we
He
had
gave
this
us
whole thing planned out.
misinformation on the time zones.
Boy, I tell you what, he really tried to play that one off. He knew when I saw him tapping away
on the
on the computer.
chicken pecking.
and then
Chicken pecking, I knew
you
it.
called him out on the misinformation. He's like, no, it's not misinformation. I'm like, yeah, it's just dated
It's
information.
20 years old, pal. What are we doing? Go do your NFL Network stuff, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Go big dog us.
Yeah, go Big Thomas over there. All right, get your questions in. OTB Mailbag. We'll come back right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. Tom.
Oh, Tommy!
There we go. Nice. Well, Andrew, you started to say it too, didn't you? Love it.
Go Tommy!
Hey, go Tommies. All right. Go to gotommies.com. Tommies, windows, doors, and siding. Best darn window company, door company, siding company in Louisiana. You're going to clearly see the difference if you decide to work with Tommy's. If you got a project happening, we know that you're going to talk to contractors, whatever your general, whatever it is. Make sure that you give them a call. We know you're going to get some prices. You're going to talk to them. Who's going to mesh with you personality-wise? Who's going to give you the best price? Who's going to give you the best product, the service? You want to feel comfortable with the people you're working with. Make sure you do yourself a favor. Call Tommy's. Go to gotommies.com. Check out the phone number, 225-250-8808. And you will see clearly that why they win award after award after award every single year since 2016, the Angie's List Super Service Award. Right there. Go check them out. GoTommys.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Welcome back in Off the Bench. Got a couple segments here on 37 Tuesday morning from the Raising Kings studio. Another fat joke for a baseball player, Don Fattingly.
So I don't ever answer this phone because I'm always scared that it's going to be somebody like telling me I suck at my job or something. But Wade was super nice. Shout out to Wade.
Hell yeah,
Wade.
He had a nickname for Cade Yorke. I just mixed up sports.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Yorke.
Zach Yorke.
Yorka, like orca.
Oh, okay.
Yorke.
I like that.
Okay.
Shout out Wade.
Big as a whale.
Shout out, Wade. Thank you. We're at it. We'll add it to the
Is
board.
that what he's saying?
He's like, all right, fat ass. Here you go. Yorka.
Oh, my God. I mean, is there anything scarier than a pod of orcas?
No.
There's nothing more terrifying in the world. You see
No,
how
dude, we saw like a thing.
see how these dudes hunt?
It was like an Animal
Dudes and
Planet thing
dudettes,
or whatever.
excuse
And
me.
it was
They're
like,
ruthless.
They're brutal.
Yeah.
it's like that might be the scariest creature in the world.
No doubt. They'll
They
have
were
like,
like rhinos.
they'll have like a
Hippos too.
pretty hot in these rhinos.
Hippos. Too,
Hippos
yeah.
are
I
terrifying.
don't know. Yeah, they're terrifying, but like those orcas, they'll outthink you.
Oh, yeah.
They got them seals sitting up on like a
And they have like a secret language they speak.
yeah. They'll just like go up there and make the wave like flip over that piece of ice that seal's on.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Or you're not escaping. And then they'll pull you down and just drown you.
Yeah.
Just play with the
Straight
food. They
up.
did that
And
to
they'll
the
play with
lady
the
in
food.
Florida.
They'll play with it too. It's not even dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just
messed
like
up.
pecking away at it.
Yeah.
Just laughing in their little
So if they're just
orca
pecking
language.
away, why don't you just like hit them and get out of there?
That's what I'm saying. Because they're ruthless. They're brutal. My goodness. I actually had a couple of nightmares about orcas.
I don't blame you.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
got one more coming tonight, Matt.
I
I
got
hate
one
to
more
tell
time.
you.
I'm thinking about it too much.
Hate to
Talking
tell you,
about
buddy.
it too much. All right.
Thanks a lot, Wade.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Wade. Wow.
Just gave Matt
Ah.
PTSD.
Called someone as big as a whale, then gonna give me a nightmare tonight.
No, stop. Wade was nice.
I'm just kidding. Thank you, Wade, for calling in. Appreciate. I don't even know how anybody gets the number.
No, me either.
It just goes right to
And
the,
again, it goes off sometimes. I never answer it because I'm just scared
Yeah.
it's going to be somebody yelling at me.
Mm.
That used to happen to me on Brian's show.
What do you mean? People are so nice.
So nice.
Well,
They
Try to-
love a girl that talks about sports too.
I would love it. Try to avoid that nightmare. I'm gonna maybe crack open a little Dos Equis this evening.
Oh,
Go for that double X beer, that delicious Mexican lager, maybe the Amber Especial. They got the micheladas. They got really a taste, a flavor for everybody's taste buds. It's South Louisiana, all over. We like to have an adult beverage every now and then. Maybe a good celebration. Maybe just cheers with a buddy. Significant other, whatever it is. Make sure you're going for Dos. Go to your local retailers, your local grocery stores, wherever it is. Make sure you pick up a little six-pack, maybe a little case if you're with a group of people. Get it iced down. Get it ready for baseball game tonight. Hello.
hell yeah.
Series coming up, whatever it is. It is baseball season, baby. So top it off. Cheers your buddy. Cheers your neighbor. Cheers your LSU fan. right next to you with a nice cold Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friend. Drink responsibly, but when you do, make sure it's with Dos Equis. All right, let's get to OTB Mailbag right here. We got a couple of questions that came in. I'm going to start with this one from Goal South. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Did Flynn know Hester traveled this much when he agreed to co-host?
Hey, you skipping the
There's
OTB
an open,
Mailbag.
but it's
intro.
okay.
Oh, there's
It's
an
okay.
open.
It's okay. We'll just play some Duran.
It's not your fault. It's brand new. This is totally the first time Alondra's played it. So,
I don't do it every time.
no.
God.
It's okay.
I mean, the show is basically flawless until that point.
Yeah.
Look, one hiccup will happen.
No,
man.
I have one for Dev. We never play it.
Gotcha. But I do like the OTB Mailbag open.
You want me to play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Special delivery! I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
They'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
All right, hashtag OTB Mailbag. I'll read it again. Did Flynn know Hester traveled this much when he agreed to be a co-host? Simple answer, hell no. I told him he actually wasn't allowed to travel, take vacation days, take off for being sick. I told him he was not allowed to. I said, hey, Jake, if you ever miss, I'm just going to tell him to play national because I'm not doing it. There's no way. But you know
Look
what?
at you now.
Thank God I got Alondra and Taylor. Would not be able to do it without them. I could not sit here and talk to a microphone and a TV screen by myself for 3 hours. Nobody would want to listen to that. It'd be awful, for one. But when it's a tripod, I feel like we feel our way through it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not as planned out as some other shows, but this show isn't that.
It's never been that.
It's never been that.
Like, even before you joined, I don't know, like, what people expect when they're tuning into Off the Bench. It's been the same show for years.
Yep. We are not let's just say we're not a sports show. We don't chase the headlines. We don't chase the breaking news. We are sports entertainment.
Yeah.
All right.
We're a vibe.
I don't know if we're entertaining, but that's
I think
the
we
genre you would put us in,
Yeah.
certainly.
I think we're entertaining.
So that was a long answer to hell no. I didn't know Jake was going to be gone this long, but this is his busy time of year towards the certainly end of football season with the playoffs and all that good stuff. And the combine thing is new for him, so good for him. Hopefully he crushes it.
Yeah, to be fair, that wasn't like a planned
Yep.
thing.
Did y'all see any other questions on here? Come on, guys. What
Yeah,
are we doing?
OTB Mailbag. Will the U.S. hockey team bring beers to the State of the Union tonight? They better. I was just bragging, saying this might be my favorite team of all time.
Yep.
If you're not cracking a couple cold ones there at the State of the Union, then what are we really doing? Are you even in the American hockey team?
I'm going to say no, they're not going to bring beers. I think that'd be un-American. You know why? I think the White House should provide them with
Yeah.
the
There
beers
you go.
when they get there.
I think that's
Because we talked about
answer.
they should never have to buy beers again. Now, it's going to happen.
they're
People
gonna
are-
buy beers.
People are going to buy their own beers.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted here. People are going to lose the emotional connection, but we're riding on a high right now, a USA high. And I think Trump's got to bring it up at least twice in his speech,
Yeah.
right? Got to bring it up.
He'll bring it up at the beginning for sure.
For sure.
It just feels like a weird kind of thing to invite them to because it's the State of the Union.
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure all the like Epstein victims are going to be there. So that feels like a little, I mean, I'm not against it, but it just feels a little,
Well, the State of the Union might go all over the place.
yeah.
Might be all over the place today.
Yeah.
Well, serve them a bit. If you got to put in a champagne flute, that's fine.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Ooh.
That'd be kind
A
of
little
fancy.
Miller High Life in the champagne flute because
Yeah,
it's
that'd
the
be-
champagne of
That'd be
beers.
pretty fancy. So, looking forward to that, man. I'm excited. I'm excited that for just the country right now, how excited and brought together everybody is. That's what sports does, which is fantastic. Man, I gotta tell you, the chat's been on a heater today.
Yeah.
Now, like when Jacob's not here, I'll probably look at it the least amount because I'm trying to like focus on whatever we're doing the next segment. I believe it or not, I do actually kind of focus on that a little bit. But it's been on a heater today. I always get nervous though, like when I'm doing a live read or talking about something and y'all two are laughing over there. I'm like, what did I just say?
Sometimes it's not you, it's us. And that time would have been one of those times.
Yep. Oh, go south. Here we go. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. On my High's website, a 5-pack of Pure is sold out, but a 50-pack is available. Can you just open a 50-pack and make 10 5-packs? We'll just buy the 50. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem
buy
is.
We do have a couple sold out items. This is the time of year where we do kind of run out of packaging, and I order it all at one time. So in the next, little bit, I'd say about a month and a half, everything should be back in stock. It's just kind of the ebbs and flows of business. Got to watch the cash flow, people. Got to watch that inventory. But being sold out is a good thing.
Yeah.
Always a good thing. All right. Anybody else say anything?
Are we going to miss the ghosts in the buildings when we move buildings? And yeah, I am.
Became friends with 2 of them.
What are their names? Do they have names?
Oh, I don't know. We're
their
not on a
names.
first name basis or
Yeah.
anything.
They haven't told us yet.
No one has like a nickname? Or like a fat nickname or anything? For
No.
No.
I can tell you one during the break.
Yeah, same.
All right.
We got a P. Diddy ghost here.
We got a scandalous
No,
ghost.
no Diddy?
Yeah.
No. With the baby oil?
I won't tell you exactly where. Men's bathroom, second floor, other side of the building.
What a creeper.
Second stall if you really want to.
What a creeper ghost,
If
dude.
you really want to, just for research purposes, make your way over there.
What is he like? He likes the peak?
And maybe a little.
I mean, maybe some
Maybe what?
maybe some diddling.
Maybe
What?
A little.
Maybe a little diddle here and there.
We gotta
There's multiple
diddler
people.
ghost?
There's multiple people
stop it.
on
We got a
different
diddle ghost?
occasions.
Yeah, dude, I've accidentally been in that bathroom like 4 times. Happens every time.
What?
It's one of those things.
He's
Like-
like, it's
like
the
you-
only toilet that
Luso
works.
stopped me the other day. He's like,
you-
Taylor, there's a bathroom like right by your desk. And I was like, yeah, but it's just nicer.
I don't know if that's the ghost, bud.
Let's stay on time.
Yeah, let's. Oh my God. All right. Before we go to break, when it comes to your health, you want the best team on your side. And that team is Oster. From routine checkups, world-class specialty care, Oster's doctors, nurses, specialists are here for you and your family right here at home. So if you need primary care, Oster's got you covered. Sports injuries, Oster. Heart care, Oster. Orthopedics, Oster. Women's and children's services, yep, you guessed it. Oster. Leading medicine, advanced technology, compassionate care, all under one roof. Locations across Louisiana and the Gulf South. Plus, virtual visits when you need them. Getting expert care has never been easier. So whether you're cheering in the stands, grinding at work, or just staying healthy for the people who matter most, Oster is here to keep you in the game. Oster, every patient, every single day. Visit oster.org. All right, we're going to go to break. Right here. Stay tuned. Off the bench.
Off the bench. From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back. Closing out the show here. This is George Michael?
Just George Michael, not Wham.
Yeah, not Wham.
I have to play the song once a week.
There's a really good
Just
cover of
by
this song,
preference.
actually. I can't remember who it is. It's a really good cover of this song.
Thank you for that.
All right, right here. Off the bench, closing out. We appreciate you joining the show today. Listening, hanging out with us. We like to have a lot of fun here. A lot of giggles, a lot of laughs. Just talking about some ghosts, some diddling ghosts
Yeah.
around the office. Taylor knows all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He
Second
actually
stall.
asked me to play this song to dedicate it to the
Nice.
ghost.
I love that.
It's getting them warmed up.
Yeah.
I'll visit later.
Well, from all the conversations today, speaking of balls, let's talk about baseball tonight. Alondra, we got McNeese coming to town.
Yeah, McNeese coming into town today for a midweek, coming off a 3-game just terrible series versus Kansas. Lost the entire series. They're 2-5 on the season so far. Probably expect to see Parker Morgan, who we saw last season. LSU only let him Parker Morgan. LSU only let him pitch for a third of an inning because they took him for 4 hits and 3 runs immediately. Only 1 strikeout. So probably going to see him again. He tends to be their midweek starter, but I also didn't look at who pitched for them against Kansas. So that's just what I would guess off of because I know that Paul Coppinger he made his debut for the first time since 2025 this weekend. So I don't know if we'll see him. We saw him after Parker Morgan pitched last season, but yeah.
Keep the bats hot.
Keep the bats hot. Probably see Cooper Williams on the mound for us today.
Cooper will play. Jaden Newton will play.
Zach Cowan. Zach Cowan started in the midweek versus Nichols last week.
He needs a good outing, too.
Yeah.
So
either Cowan or
Snacks
Williams.
Cowan?
No, that doesn't work for him.
Different tech.
Dang it.
You tried, though.
I can go with anyone. I mean, Nolan Fryan wasn't big.
No, but it's not.
Well, I'm looking forward to actually being able to watch the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tune it in. You know, me, a Stitchhead. Seether is the one that covers this that I really like. Seether covers Careless, but really good. Hey, we love you guys. Thank y'all for joining. We'll be, the tripod will be rolling all week long right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
Hey, you know what? In Baton Rouge, here in Louisiana, we know what hard work looks like, and nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. For over 52 years, Pala's been building confidence and building the Gulf Coast with a reputation for safety, for quality, craftsmanship that really stands the test of time. From steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and industrial maintenance, Pala delivers results that you can trust and your company can trust. And they invest back in Louisiana. Over 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here. Licenses in 32 states. Pala is equipped for projects of literally any scale and anywhere. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure you choose Pala. And right now, Pala's hiring, always. If they're looking for skilled welders, pipe fitters, craftsmen, project professionals, if you're ready to take your career to the next level, visit Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Go to palagroup.com, PALA group.com.